Right, we're joined with Nicole Mollett at the Whitstable Biennale. We're in the Kent Cultural Baton. Now, last time we spoke to you, this was just a vision.
That's correct, and now it is reality. Yes, so I'm very pleased to announce that we've finally launched our journey, and we're currently in the 4th day of that journey, which will lead right up until the Olympics during 2012.
What is the Kent Cultural Baton all about?
Well, it says in the name, like a baton, it basically is this space that will be passed from one area to another, mostly, well, only really in Kent, because obviously it's specifically for Kent to celebrate the culture in Kent, and the main aim, or the end goal if you like, is the idea to create an alternative cultural map of Kent. So hopefully with all the different kinds of events, workshops and performances we will be putting on, we will be gathering information specific to each area we're in, and then eventually that will all find its way onto a map.
Now, the Kent Cultural Baton is an airstreamed caravan. Is it an original caravan?
Yes, that's right. It's a 1950s airstream, and the name of the model is the Bubble, which I quite like. It was actually the smallest airstream ever designed, and we've modified it in quite an extensive way. It no longer has any of the internal, what you'd find in a normal caravan. It's actually been totally gutted so that we can use it to exhibit works and run workshops, and it also has a very lovely opening on one side that lets people look inside very easily. It has a stage and a disabled ramp, which is obviously very important, and then the most distinguishing feature which makes it stand out from a usual caravan is that there's actually a periscope, and the periscope has cameras on it so that we can record the area and the weather and what's going on around us, but quite funnily we've had a lot of comments saying that it looks like a spaceship, which is quite a nice little comparison. So that's the description of how it looks.
It's in quite a good place here in Whitstable, right on the seafront at the moment.
Yep. Yep, we've had fantastic weather, at least the last 2 days we have, and we're right on the beach. We're currently looking over to Sheppey as we speak, and yeah, we've got what I would call a prime location in terms of getting viewers to see what we're up to.
Do you know where you're going to be next after doing this Whitstable Biennale?
Yes, I know exactly where we're going to be next, because the very next day we finish here on the 2nd of July, and then we're going off to the Kent Youth Theatre Festival, which is happening in Maidstone this year, and thereafter we're going to the Kent County Show. But we're also coming to Laysdown Carnival for 2 days. And there are actually many more plans of different locations, but as those are less confirmed, I don't want to get it wrong. So, but those are our next upcoming dates, basically.
Now, I understand you've got a website that's going to constantly update people on where you're going to be and show them where you've been. Yep,
our website, our web address is www.kentculturalbaton.com. And you can Google Kent Cultural Baton, it will come up, and we plan to have a blog so that people can add their own thoughts. There will of course be all the info on where it's going to, the route map, etc., and then also eventually an ever-growing archive of the things we've discovered along the way, which is in its infancy, obviously, because we're on our 4th day. But and also you can join us on Facebook. It's open invite group called Kent Cultural Baton. So yeah, there's many ways of engaging online with the project as well as in real life.
Nicole, thank you very much for speaking to us here in Whitstable.
Thank you.